All right, hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the pre-show. If you guys are unaware, the pre-show is just kind of where we catch up, hang out. We get the stream set up so that everyone's like set in time correctly. We get our whole snack situation in order. So um, this is kind of the time to do that. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. I have some instructions up here on how you can join the watch party with us. As long as if you have an HBO Max subscription or some other way to pull Steam up, either VHS or like on some kind of streaming service that you own, you're welcome to go ahead and pull it up however you can, and then you're just going to sync it to 10 seconds in. So just let it play for 10 seconds and pause it and just wait. And then once this timer goes down to 10, there's going to be a little animation that prompts, and at 0 it's going to tell you to press play, and you'll be all synced up with us, and then we can kind of hang out and talk about the movie. Hey Candy, see Candy's in here already. Probably got some other people trickling in later as well. We are going to have Candy. I'm actually going to have Brian on today to hang out and talk during the stream and stuff. I'm kind of testing out like the call feature and having guests on and stuff like that. So Brian's gonna help me guinea pig that today, and we're just gonna hang out and watch some Keanu Carnage. So let's see. This is actually the second Keanu Reeves vehicle that we've had doing DisTract Watch Party. We did Johnny Mnemonic a couple months ago. I don't know. Maybe it was a long time ago. I don't know. But yeah, we did Johnny Mnemonic, which is really fun. So this is going to be a little more, I don't want to say serious. It's going to be a little less out there, I guess. A little more like typical action thriller and stuff. So it should be a good time. Let me get some info pulled up here. I haven't seen this movie in a long time, so it's gonna be cool. I guarantee I'm gonna see like stuff that's gonna like ring bells with me, because I think I've seen this like a lot. I think I watched this a lot as a kid. All right, cool. So this is a 1994 film directed by Jan de Bont. Jan de Bont. I just probably butchered that, but that's fine. He has done... I always look at the director and see what other movies they've done. He's only done 5 movies. He did... But they were... not terrible. Well, I don't know. Speed was really good. That was his first movie. So this is a directorial debut. Keep that in mind. Which is pretty impressive. Speed being your first film that you've done. And then he followed that up with another banger that I'd like to see on DisTract Watch Party one time, which is Twister, with Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt. That's a really good movie. At least I remember it being really good. So he did Speed in 94, Twister in 96, and then he did Speed 2 Cruise Control, and that's where he started to stumble a little bit, doing Speed 2 Cruise Control. Then he did a movie in 1999 called The Haunting, which I haven't seen, and then he did the third, third or the second Lara Croft Tomb Raider movie, which I didn't mind the first one, but all the ones after it were atrocious. And then he just stopped working. I don't know if it's for some reason, but those are the only 5 he's done. Oh, awesome. I didn't know it was your birthday, Candy. Happy belated birthday. Sandra Bullock and Keanu were too nervous to ask each other out. Did they say that in like an interview, or are you just kind of shipping them from seeing the movie? I wonder if they've talked about that did they have crushes on each other during the movie? Let's see, we got 8 minutes here. I'm gonna go get my snack situation set. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back here. Let me turn this blur off so you guys can see the frame to sync up to. So again, if you guys are new here, I have the frame set. It's got the instructions right above me here, but over that way, you can sync up to that exact frame in the movie wherever it is for whatever you're watching it on, and just pause it and wait. And then we should start in about 7 minutes and hit play, and then we should be all good to go. Did you get anything cool for your birthday, Candy? Let's see. Trivia. All right, so there's a trivia about the beginning of the movie, which says that Keanu Reeves breaking the glass on the bus door in the beginning of the movie was actually an accident, and they left it in the final cut. So I'm going to be looking out for that. If Keanu Reeves punches through a bus window or a bus door, I mean, that's a Keanu story right there. So a Fox producer, a crochet pattern book. Okay, yeah, that's a good hobby nowadays. Good time killer. Are you gonna make a DisTract scarf or something? If you're looking for people to crochet shit for, like I'll actually wear the shit too. I'm crazy. A Fox producer realized that they might have a hit on their hands when he noticed that during test screenings, audience members would walk backwards when they needed to go to the bathroom, so they would miss as little as possible. That is a pretty good indicator that you've got a banger on your hands, is that if people get up to go to the bathroom and they're walking backwards. I never thought about that, but I've definitely done that in movies where, like, I'm staring at the screen the whole time, like trying to catch every last frame before I have to go to the restroom. Let's see. Yeah, it is good for anxiety, I can imagine. Just stuff to keep your hands busy, and I could see me zoning out doing that kind of stuff. So Sandra Bullock actually learned to drive a bus for the film, passing the test on her first attempt. Is there like a special test for bus? I mean, I would assume so. There, especially nowadays, like when I was in Boston, we took public transport everywhere, and those buses look so elaborate. Like when they're driving it, just the amount of shit in front of them is crazy. The scene in which Annie takes the chewing gum out of her mouth and pretends to put it on the seat in order to have an excuse to change seats and move away from the obnoxious Stevens, that whole sequence was improvised by Bullock on the spot. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator of like boys and girls, like girls that have crochet pattern stuff, and then guys will do Lego bricks, like conventionally. I'm sure there's plenty of guys that crochet and plenty of girls that kill Lego bricks, but that seems very analogous. Guys with Legos and girls with crochet. I should do that. Like now you bring it up, I should get a Lego. I don't think I've done Legos in so long. I should try it. I just like it's like extra shit that I have. Like I'll build it and then it's this stuff that you can't really do anything with afterward. It's just like I don't know. I'm in a kick where I'm trying to like minimize as much shit as I have as possible and try to get everything to where like if I do travel I can just take everything in like a bag and then that's it, you know? So like the idea of Legos sound really cool in practice, in theory, and then I'm just thinking about like I'm just gonna have these big giant thing of plastic afterward, you know? Let's see. This was pretty critically lauded too. I thought this was one of those movies that like maybe the critics weren't big on, but like fans loved it. But it's pretty. It's got like an 7.2 out of 10, and a 78 on Metascore. So it's pretty lauded. Hey, could you guys tell me what since I'm testing out Restream, so I'm actually streaming this to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Can you guys tell me what the YouTube title says for the video? I kind of wanted to see if it updated without me having to go to it. That's it? It just says speed? I'm trying this out because I think it'd be cool to get to both platforms, but I do notice that the delay is probably 7 or 8 seconds, I think. So I know with the way we do the watch party, it's good to, like, the lowest latency is better because we engage and chat a lot and talk back and forth during the movie. So speed DisTract watch party. Okay, so it didn't update, but I mean, that's fine. That pretty much is the gist anyway. No, that's all right. I'll be able to figure it out. All right, cool. So we got about 45 seconds here. Again, anybody new watching for the first time, once that counter gets down to 10, there's going to be a 10-second animation runoff. And then at 0, it's going to tell you to press play. You'll just press play on your TV, and then you should be synced in. If for some reason you don't sync, it's not a big deal. I'm going to have a duration timer, so you can easily fast forward, pause it, and then once the timer catches up, hit play again, and then you'll be synced in again. All right, here we go. And 10.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right, cool. So if you guys did it correct, you should be synced up now with the 20th Century Fox logo counting down here. If not, like I said, you can fast forward to like 40 seconds and then just wait. Once it hits 40, hit play, and then you're all good there. So cool. All right. We're off to the races here. Like I said, I'm going to have a guest on here. My friend Brian is going to be joining us here for, like I said, this Keanu Carnage. So let me go ahead and get him in. 1 second here. All right, what's up, man? Let me see. Let me get your audio checked here.
Audio good?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear now.
All right, cool, perfect.
Candy, can you let us know if the audio is working for the stream? If you're getting Brian?
So here we are in some good old Keanu Carnage.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be. Oh, Jeff Daniels. Okay, I forgot Jeff Daniels was even in this.
Yeah, he had a very unique role in this film.
You know what? Jeff Daniels is one of those guys that I think I said this about Brendan Fraser too. He's one of those guys that you could do like a Jeff Daniels marathon, and he's got some really interesting shit. You know what I mean? Like early Jeff Daniels, like Arachnophobia, is like great. He's got Dumb and Dumber. He's got this movie. Like a lot of early Jeff Daniels stuff is really good.
I forgot he was in Arachnophobia. That movie scared the bejesus out of me as a little kid.
I know. I want to see that again because I remember I liked it when I was younger, but I'd like to see how it holds up because I can't really remember. Isn't Chris Farley in it?
No,
no. He
John
does
Goodman.
he does the skit about it. Yeah, he talks about the spiders or whatever.
Yeah, John Goodman was in it. He was
John
the
Goodman. That's right.
exterminator.
That's right. Yeah. I want to see John Goodman and John Goodman's Exterminator meet Chris Walken's Exterminator from Mouse Hunt.
Oh,
That'd be
that'll
awesome.
be a fun one.
I forgot how good the score is too.
No, it's a really good movie.
The score's really good so far. Had you seen this recently or no?
No, I haven't. I think the last time I saw this was when it premiered in the theaters.
Yeah. Oh, really? You
Yeah, I
saw it in
remember seeing.
theaters?
Yeah, I saw it in the
Oh,
theaters.
cool.
Yeah, it was just crazy because it was like, oh, let's go see Speed, and
Mm.
it it was just nuts seeing it in theaters. So yeah, I remember a lot of this. Like I getting like the flashbacks of it all.
Yeah, I wonder if they do you know if they did like a this seems like one of those movies they would do like a 20th anniversary like re-release where they, because it seems like a theater movie, right? Like it seems like
Yeah,
a very theater centric experience.
well, I don't know if they would do it now or if they did then because that would be back in 2014,
Hmm.
and they weren't really doing like the 20-year anniversaries. They're doing like the 50 and stuff like that, but nothing like they do now.
Yeah.
Well, in 3 years we could do the 25th anniversary.
That's true. We could petition for it. I'd go see this in theaters. I think. I don't know. Maybe I won't like it. After all this time, but I feel like I'm gonna dig it. Mm. Candy saw it a few years ago. You've probably seen it the most recently out of all of us. Ooh, damn.
Oh, Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. I can't see him without like the role. What when you see Dennis Hopper, what role immediately do you think of?
Oh, dude, there's so many roles. Like sometimes it's the or no, the motorcycle one
The motorcycle one.
with uh with Peter Fonda.
I don't know. I'm blanking on. I have no idea.
I can't
I'll
remember.
tell you
And
what embarrassing one I think of. The first thing I think of when I see Dennis Hopper is the bad guy in A Bug's Life.
oh no,
That's immediately what I think of.
wasn't he in the Island of Dr. Monroe?
I know Brando was.
Yeah,
I don't think Dennis Hopper. I don't know.
Easy Rider. That's what it was.
Easy Rider.
Candy. Thank you.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, yeah. Candy bailed you out there. Jack Nicholson and Easy Rider. I've never seen that.
it's a good film. Like it kind of holds up very well for the time and stuff like that. I saw it not too long ago. Oh, elevator.
Tower of Terror.
Cuddles refuses to go on that ride. Oh, Caffeine says Waterworld.
Oh yeah, he is in Waterworld too. I need to rewatch that too. That might have been one of those movies that came out like before its time, and then it's like I don't know. It's like maybe misunderstood now. I always like to give movies that had colossal budgets another chance.
Yeah, one of the ones I want to do is the Kingdom of Heaven.
Yeah, you had to do the director's cut though with the intermission and everything. There's something like a crazy like roadshow cut of it that's like, oh my god,
Yeah,
the car
that's
just
what I
floated
heard.
over.
Oh no. Oh man, the car just did the typical.
There he is, Jeff and Keanu. What's funny? This is like the best crossover ever because you've got one half of Dumb and Dumber and one half of Bill and Ted,
Yeah.
like teaming up, dude.
Was this before? This was before Dumb and Dumber, right?
I would think so. Yeah,
Because Dumb and Dumber
I
was like
feel
I
like
want to say
Dumb
like
and Dumber was late '90s.
yeah, I want to say it's like 97, 98 for Dumb and Dumber.
I recognize that guy from somewhere too. Is that Cyborg's dad right there?
Um,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
He's the guy in Terminator too.
Yeah.
The guy that they Terminator 2 that they think he became. You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
Skynet.
about, right? Yeah, the
Yeah,
Skynet guy.
yeah,
And he's also Cyborg's dad, I think, in the new Justice League, right?
I think so too.
I'm gonna double check it. Is it Joe Morton? Speed, yeah. So that's him.
Oh, nice.
Speed, Terminator 2, and Justice League.
It's crazy, like to think like when you look at these guys now, the one that has looked the best so far, or has aged gracefully, has been Keanu.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's such like a health guy with like he does this like martial arts and the Tai Chi stuff, and he doesn't he doesn't do any of the toxic shit now, or he doesn't do. I don't think he's like active on social media or any stuff like that. He's very zen, laid back. I feel like that helps.
Oh,
That helps
wow.
you.
Dumb and Dumber both came out in 1994.
Oh damn! So this was the Jeff Daniels year.
Dang, that's nuts.
I feel like all the good elevator action was relegated to the '90s. You know,
Well,
like all
they
the
had the
iconic elevator action scenes. I feel like are '90s.
no, they had the elevator, the horror movie based in the elevator.
Oh, that's Shyamalan movie, or
No,
maybe he
not the
produced it,
I think he produced
where
it.
like the
That was
devil's in the elevator or something like that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
I hadn't seen it. I just saw like trailers and stuff for it.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. I like that one a lot. Devil.
Devil, yeah.
Yeah.
The Matrix was '99, right?
I believe so,
Or
yeah.
'98, one of the two.
Yeah, it was late 90s. I think I was still in middle school, so I think it was like 90, 98 or 99.
And when was Point Break?
Point Break was like, I think 89.
Point Break. Close to '91.
Shoot the hostage.
What is the rest of the SWAT doing? You know, it's just those two. Do you know what the rest of the guys are doing?
I think they're looking for the elevator dude. The music has a very, very Metal Gear Solid vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like I just got discovered by the cards I'm trying to hide.
You what?
I got discovered by the guards. So I'm like, it was like the whoop, and you're like, oh, gotta hide.
Yeah. That's crazy. They're like SWAT and they're just waiting around for the money and supposed to like being proactive or doing anything. That's weird. You know somebody farted too in the elevator.
Yep.
So where is he? He's in the other elevator or something? Dennis Hopper?
Yeah, he's in the other elevator.
Oh, okay. Don't fuck with daddy. He said that like he's seen that before.
Yeah, he's like,
He's like,
oh,
"Oh
I'll
yeah.
just
Oh, usually they all smash and die at this point."
when I saw this movie, I thought the coolest scene that they had was like the little drills with the like. Ching, 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 ching. I was like, I would just want just carry a drill with me at all times.
90s power tools were the shit.
Up, up, here she goes.
I saw a movie. Oh man, what was it called? I'm not gonna remember the name of it. Anyway, it was there was a part where she was trying to get on an elevator like that, and it fell while
Yeah.
she was climbing out and cut her in half, and I was just like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I remember that movie.
Yeah. It was weird. It was like a drama, and it seems like the most like uh unbelievable thing to happen to somebody, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, they didn't even make a big deal. It was like they played it off like she died in a car crash or something. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just like I was just sitting there going like, did she just get cut in half by an elevator? And they didn't address it in the movie, they just kind of go like, "Oh yeah, she died," and like no one goes like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck did that happen?" It was crazy. Katie, does someone get cut in half in Resident Evil from an elevator? I hadn't seen Resident Evil,
Oh
but
yeah, Resident
she
Evil
says it
does do
happens in a
that.
few movies.
Yeah, Resident Evil does. Yeah, it does happen there.
Yeah,
It was when they at the beginning when they get all turned into zombies, he turns his head up and all of a sudden the elevator just went
yeah.
kerpat.
Damn.
Like it's a movie trope that I'm starting to get a little bit tired of. Is all of a sudden they blocked down all the elevators, but like oh the freight elevators. And you're just kind of like, wouldn't you think they would have gotten the freight elevator also?
Yeah. It's like something that's pretty obvious. Like, you'd think the SWAT team would have like been over all elevators as opposed to just the guest elevators.
Yeah.
But yeah, like iconic elevator scenes from the '90s. You have this movie. You have Terminator 2.
Yeah.
You have Die Hard. Has
Yeah.
crazy elevator scenes. I think it was in Tower of Inferno or something.
Yeah,
Towering
Tower.
Inferno.
Yeah, Tower Inferno with
Yeah.
Charleston Heston.
By his
Come
nose.
here, little pig.
Couldn't Jeff Daniels fuck him up when he's pointing the gun at Keanu?
He could, but he
Or
did get pulled up by the nose.
is he injured or something when he fell? Maybe.
Probably got the wind knocked out of him, but you know that nose grip really
Gah. That guy that said, "Lieutenant, we've got movement on the freight elevator." I know him from something too. Yeah, he might have hurt his leg. I guess it's not really a long fall from the top of an elevator to the bottom. Mister, I'm already there. He said shoot the hostage, so he complied. Dude, one of the best laughs. Old Dennis Hopper.
He did hurt his leg. He ended up getting shot.
Yeah. When does this take place? Not. I don't mean the time period. I'm just saying like a terrorist just got away. Are they giving awards without having caught him right after that happened?
Well, he blew himself up.
Oh, they think he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then. What's up, Rod? Welcome in, man. Okay. Because I remember, the one thing I remember about Speed is that he's still in it. Like, so I was like, he's not dead. So how are they giving commendations and medals and shit? Not much, Rod. Have you seen this movie recently? That's ice cold. One thing I don't miss about the '90s is those oversized suits.
Oh, I know.
Those
Like
suits
those
that are like
chunk.
three
Yeah.
sizes too big on everybody. Oh yeah, Speed is a cable TV staple, man. This is one of those things that you'll see popping up on TNT and USA like every 2 weeks. I've got a nitpick here, but Jeff Daniels, at least in this movie, is not a good drunk actor. You know, I feel like I could do a
No.
tier list. I could do a tier ranking of like actors that are really good drunk actors. Like Ben Affleck's a really good drunk actor, probably because he's actually had issues.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
he probably actually was drunk.
yeah. Kate Blanchett is a really good drunk actress. Like
Same thing.
she, dude, yeah, like great. You could do like a whole tier list, but Jeff Daniels is just kind of like slurring. You're like, you're not really drunk, dude.
Yeah.
You're doing an impression of a drunk person.
Yeah.
So long story short, this movie's shit, and I'm turning it off. Hey Rod, if you want to watch along with us, man, you can pull it up on there and just sync to that time at the top, and you'll be all caught up. Up, here we go. The bus. I see the bus.
Well, there's a lot of buses.
Ah, damn, it's not the bus. I'm just gonna assume any bus I see is the. Oh, that's one of the
Oh,
buses.
that's is that a Ford Bronco? Oh,
Damn. Dang. What are you running after, dude? Do you think somebody's in there? Like I think it's too late there, pal. Payphones, man. Remember payphones?
yeah, you can't do that anymore. I like how like he goes from like, oh no, the bus blew up, my friend, no, to oh, there's a phone ringing. Let me go
Yeah,
pick it
yeah.
up.
That was a cool shot. How it showed the reflections of the flames and shit in the phone.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know, it'd be a really funny edit is when Keanu saw that bus blow up and he heard the ringing. If you just sub out the phone ringing for an ice cream truck, and he just starts walking over to an ice cream truck,
Oh
like right
man.
after he saw a terrorist attack, he just hears a little ice cream truck music and like looks over and just sort of walking towards it. He wants to get a Flintstones push pop, you know?
Oh man, that would have been like a great if they ever did like a just action movie parody good. That would
Yeah.
just would have been like a perfect skip for it.
I do like this is like a subgenre of action movie, the like terrorist phone call scavenger hunt movie, you know? I
Yeah.
do like those movies, like the Samuel L. Jackson Die Hard one.
Yeah, that was a good
Um,
one.
there's Phone Booth. I thought was good with Colin Farrell.
Yeah, Colin Farrell and Keith Sutherland.
Um, what's some of the there was I think the Taking of Pelham 123 was like a over the phone like terrorist witch hunt scavenger hunt thing.
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
kind of
so
I do
too.
like those. It's a good subgenre of action movie. Isn't that the car O.J. Simpson had when he was running
Yeah, it's
away?
a Ford Bronco.
It's a Bronco, yeah. Hey, I know him.
Oh wow.
What the fuck do I know that guy from? You recognize him too?
Yeah, I recognize him too.
Yeah. Even though he has glasses on, I still know. Is he the guy from Ferris Bueller? The
Yes, yes, he's the whatchamacallit, the Gordie Howe guy.
Rod said, "Funny how there's movies with names like Speed, Crank, and The Rock. I mean, I get the world is full of drugs, or maybe it's just me. Yeah,
Yeah. Cameron and
those
Ferris
dude,
Bueller.
those are all really fun watch party movies too. Like Crank and The Rock too would be awesome.
The I like the theory that The Rock is 007. It's
Yeah,
that's a,
Cameron and Ferris Bueller. That's who it was. What
that
were you saying?
the
Go ahead.
no, there's a theory that The Rock is James. It's actually a James Bond movie. It's the Sean Connery James Bond, and
Oh,
it
really?
get yeah, and it's a really in detail theory, and it makes sense like when you get a deep dive into it.
Damn, that's awesome. It'd be cool to watch it with that lens of like it's a James Bond movie. That'd be pretty sick. Plus, anything Nick Cage is in, I'm like, I'm there. You know, he could have like a minute of screen time, and I'd watch that movie.
Yeah. So this is the first major plot hole. If this is Los Angeles in rush hour traffic, that
Yeah, that
bus
bus
is
isn't going
not going
anywhere.
50 miles per hour.
No, it's good. It's just standing there. I don't know.
It's
Was
gonna be
LA traffic bad in '90? I guess so. Yeah, it's not that.
yeah.
It's not that far off.
Well, the 405s.
That's true. Kathleen says,
Yeah,
"Why is he wearing two shirts and a t-shirt, and everyone else is in shorts and short sleeves?" Cause you can't show off the Keanu guts in the first act. You have to wait
yeah,
until the third act to show Keanu's body. You have to cover it
yeah,
up.
yeah. He has to take off clothes.
That's right. The
Remember,
more
this is
layers he has, the more he has to take off.
yeah, this is 90s objectification.
I know her too. That woman she's with.
Yeah,
There's a lot of like low key character actors in this movie that like you don't like. I don't know their names, but I like recognize them. He's like in a long sleeve flannel and shit. That's that scene I was telling you guys about the pre-show. When he punched the bus door and it cracked the window, it was an accident. He wasn't it wasn't supposed to break the window there, but they left it in the cut. Would you give a cop your car? Okay, at that point I would, but I'd be like that guy. I'd be like, I'm not giving you my fucking car, dude. Especially nowadays, I feel like in the '90s and '80s, they showed a badge and people were like, "Oh, here's my car." I'd be like, "Nah, fuck you, dude. I'm not giving you my car." I wonder. I'd be interested to see what the current laws are regarding commandeering a vehicle. You know, or if that was even ever a thing. Candy said Angelinos don't give a shit. Yeah.
I like how like the buses. There's no traffic with the bus, but all of a sudden with this guy, there's all there is traffic.
He's like weaving through shit. Do they have like dedicated bus lanes? Oh no,
N-
it's in the normal.
No,
Yeah, Rod. No, I know this. Nowadays, there's a lot of. He said nowadays there's a lot of crazy people impersonating cops. I agree. But even if you're not impersonating cops, you're just a cop. I feel like I feel like I would just be like, no, you're not getting my car, dude. Like, oh, the bomb's armed.
too late.
Dude, I had this happen to me in New Orleans where someone fake pulled me over. That's they weren't in a uniform and they kept saying they were a cop and tried to pull me over. Bomb on bus. It's insane that the bus driver's not slowing down right now. Like right when he read bomb on bus, I feel like the driver would just immediately pull over. There you go. No. This is crazy. You can see a lot of parallels because we just watched Train to Busan and we were talking about Snowpiercer and now we're watching Speed. A lot of like runaway vehicle movies.
Yeah.
Those make for good concepts though when they put the limitations of like everything has to do with a bus going over 50, you know. When they make that parameter, it usually works out. Get on the
I like
bus, give
that.
me my damn car back.
Yeah, yeah, you get on the bus.
He's insured. The guy called guys driving the bus. Oh my god, that woman that's sitting next to Sandra Bullock, does anybody know where she's from? Like what I would know her from? That's the real victim of this movie, that guy. Got his
He did
car door broken off,
Homeboy did
crashing a bunch of
nothing
water
wrong.
barrels. Yeah, he's just driving wherever he was going.
Okay,
What
so
the
it's
fuck?
Beth Grant.
Beth Grant?
Yeah.
Does it say what she's known for?
Uh, Donnie Darko, No Country for Old Man, Little Miss Sunshine.
No Country for Old Men, I think I recognize her from that, definitely.
I think she's the mom.
Yeah. Yeah, Donnie Darko. I don't know her from Donnie Darko because I only saw like a little bit of Donnie Darko. I didn't see the whole movie.
She was in a series of unfortunate events.
The Jim Carrey one?
No, the Netflix
The
one.
Netflix one? Yeah. Oh shit.
Whoa.
He just shot the bus driver.
Oh no, bus driver's been shot.
Everyone's like, "Oh shit." My question is like he says if anyone tries to get off it'll explode. So how is Dennis Hopper monitoring that? I mean, they'll probably explain it in the
Yeah, they explain it.
yeah. Yeah, I imagine a lot of people probably know her from Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
That's what Rod said he knows her from too. She was also in To Wong Fu.
Hmm.
You know what that is?
Yeah, I know. Tu Wong
To
Fu.
To Wong Fu?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. God, look at how grainy that how like noisy and grainy that footage is, man.
Yeah.
It looks like my videos that I put up because I do that filter on them. Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Julie Newmar, Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo, and Wesley Snipes in drag. All right, well, that's the pitch. I'm down to watch that.
I could watch Tu Wong Fu.
You had me at Patrick Swayze, John Leguizamo, Wesley Snipes in drag. Yeah, okay, that sounds interesting as shit.
I like the whole, oh darn.
This looks more like LA.
Yep. This is LA traffic.
Here we go.
You'd think by now they'll have like a police escort for him.
Oh shit. Yeah, right. I don't know. I mean, a police escort wouldn't be able to do anything in LA traffic either, but come on, Sandra.
I wonder
She's hitting every damn thing.
I wonder how many buses they had to go through.
Yeah. Dude, that's
That
the
bus
amount of
has
damage.
now they care about the red.
It also has the ticking time element of they're gonna run out of road, and also they're gonna run out of gas, right?
Yeah.
So it's got that like ticking time tension thing to it too, where you're like, there's only a certain amount of time that they have to figure this shit out. Plus, he's got 3 ticking time bombs because there's gas, road, and then the guy said, "Give me my money by 11." So
Yeah. So you have time, distance, and resource.
yeah. Also, Rod, if you like this kind of stuff, we do this watch party every week, so you can join our Discord in the description and actually vote on which one we watch this Friday. We've got like what were the we have Pulp Fiction,
Uh,
Heather's,
we have Pulp
uh,
Fiction, Heather's True Romance.
True Romance, Return to Oz, and Layer Cake on Netflix. So we've got some
Yep.
really cool nominees in there that we're voting on. I think Pulp Fiction's in the lead right now, so we'll probably watch that. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. The probably might. It's only like two ahead, but
Yeah. Well, Return to Oz has 2, Layer Cake has 1, True Romance has 2, Pulp Fiction has 5, and Heather's
5.
has 1.
Yeah, yeah. So it's looking like Pulp Fiction as of now, but anything can happen.
Yeah. Never know.
Dude, I'm digging the score a lot more than I thought I would. That's the score
Yeah.
was one of the things I didn't think of when I thought of this movie, but it's really good. It gives
I'm.
me Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. You know that like upbeat,
Yeah.
actiony kind of like score.
Yeah. Like I said before, it still gives me Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear vibes.
Metal Gear Solid, yeah. Rod said this is like that old Escape from New York formula. That's
Oh
uh
yeah.
that's funny because I did a John Carpenter Carnage series when I first started my channel where I watched horror movies, but I've always wanted to go back and do a John Carpenter Carnage series where I watch all his action movies because I haven't seen Escape from New York, I haven't seen Escape from LA, I haven't seen They Live. So I wanted to go back and do like a watch of those movies. It's cans. He's laughing at her. Sandra Bullock needs to do movies more. I don't think she's done anything in a while, right? Or if she has, it's nothing that I've
The
been
the
privy
last
to
big
at all.
one, the last big one she did was Bird Box.
Right. But that was like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe she's like producing or directing or something, and I just don't know about it. There's the police escort.
Yeah, no, the next movie she's gonna be is the Untitled Sandra Bullock Nora Finger Shit Project.
Nora Ephron?
No,
Or
no, Fink Shot. Fink Shot.
oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
It's obviously still a ways out if it's still untitled. Uh, if I was on that bus, they would just need me to get on that side.
That's
They'd
true.
be like, Nick, get on that side. Everyone else, you're fine. Oh yeah, she was in that Ocean's 11 movie.
Yeah.
Um, she was in that too, but I think that was before Bird Box. That was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
That had a really great cast.
It did. I didn't hear great things about the movie, but the cast was really good.
No, I like the movie, but
It was good.
yeah, I liked the movie. I thought it was really unique. I really did enjoy like my favorite character was Aquafina, but that's a given.
Yeah. Kathleen said it's good. Yeah, I might have to check it
Yeah,
out.
I liked it.
Yeah. Okay.
Sandra Bullock had some pretty spot on flirting.
It's a pretty what?
Spot on flirting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Because the news. You think Cameron had to take the bus because Ferris has his car?
That would have been like the most like surreal cameo.
Right? Or he could have just alluded to it in the scene somewhere. He's like, "Yeah, my fucking friend stole my car, so I had to take the bus today, and I got to deal with this shit."
Or like, oh yeah, I'm here to see the Red Wings play.
Yeah.
Gigantor.
Yeah. Rod said he's still on probation after he got out of jail for wrecking his dad's ride. Yeah. Now, wouldn't it be great if this and Ferris existed in the same universe? Sandra Bullock actually got a bus license for this. Oh, and she probably should have studied harder.
Yeah, or they should get a ladder.
She's gonna jump. Why are the cops like grabbing people? They know that they can only take one per. Oh shit! Did she just fall? Oh, there goes Donnie Darko, lady. This is terrible.
We're the future. Interactive TV. Wait, don't didn't they try interactive TV with Netflix and Black Mirror?
Oh hell yeah! I think it works. It was cool. They Netflix has a new interactive one that I couldn't use because I have Apple TV, but there's a new interactive thing that was like all over the trending page like a couple days ago.
I definitely gotta check it out.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is the pre-cell phone days.
I know the people had to talk to each other. They couldn't just like awkwardly sit and look at their phone and avoid any kind of social contact at all. I I like Keanu a lot, but maybe it's just my opinion. I feel like he's not a good actor at all to me. Like as far as like getting emotion, he's a good performer, I think, and he's like charismatic. But as far as like, I feel like he's got like wooden acting at least.
Yeah, I can see that sometimes.
Still engaging, and I think Neo was like perfect casting for him because Neo's character was like that.
Yeah, he
But
was.
yeah, but in other stuff when he has to like really bring emotion, it's I just never buy it.
Yeah, because like with the Matrix, how you brought it up, he has the like the not the woe dude vibes, but just like the hackers type stuff deal where he's just like he didn't have to have emotions for it.
Right, right. You're gonna have to Evil Knievel this bus over.
Yeah.
I think what she said makes a lot of sense to me. Like, uh,
It
shift it
yeah,
into
for
neutral and then rev the engine. Like, I don't know how he would have accounted for that, but I don't know. I guess they had to say that because people would bring that up and they'd be like, well, then the movie would be over. So, but I feel like if it was me driving, that seems like a really smart idea.
yeah, like
There's no incline on that.
no, there's zero.
I guess that's what makes it a 90s movies. There's some kind of like physics defying action stunt that happens where you're just like, well, it's science would completely discredit this, but
I know, like it probably ended up on Mythbusters like within the first season or two.
right. Oh, cool. Welcome back, Candy. Yeah, you got back just in time for this Evil Knievel jump.
One of the iconic scenes of the movie.
Yeah, he was typecasted for Bill and Ted too. I think he fits Bill and Ted too. It's just anything where he has to dramatically act. I'm just like, I'd never buy it. Wow.
I just
I wonder
love
how they
how
got
the
that
bus
shot.
they had to use they had to use a crane for it.
Oh yeah, and just swung it across. That would make sense because you never see the top of it.
Yeah, because you just see the bus kind of like take off as if it's being lifted and kind of floats
Yeah,
across.
yeah. I like to think the angels from Angels in the Outfield carried it over.
That was a great movie. Danny Glover.
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt too, man. Did you know that was him as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get off.
Get off.
You know what I would do? I would figure out where the nearest NASCAR track is.
Yeah, for real.
I'd be like, guys, tell me where the nearest racetrack is. And I'm just going to go there and just circle laps the whole time.
Exactly.
You tell the cops, you're like, guys, escort me to the nearest racetrack. Or just, yeah, like just somewhere where you can just loop around in a circle over and over again. Yeah. And then you could have had a cool scene where NASCAR cars are racing and then there's a bus that comes up alongside of them. That would
Yeah.
have been a cool visual shot for it, you know? What? Is he losing his shit? Yeah.
It sounds like he's a negotiator.
Yeah. Dude, Hopper's in the prototypical grandpa shirt.
Oh yeah.
Every grandpa had that shirt in like 15 different colors.
I can't wait to have like 15 of those shirts.
I know, right? That's all you have to. You just open a closet and it's just that shirt in
Khaki
different
pants,
colors. Khaki
loafers.
shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, khaki shorts, khaki pants, loafers,
Yeah.
ankle socks. I'm set.
Ankle socks. Yeah.
I can't wait. Yeah. And when it's hot, I
Socks
put
and
on
Crocs.
yeah, no, socks and flip flops.
Oh, socks and flip flops. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be
With the
cool. I'll
Velcro,
be
with the Velcro straps on
no,
the
no, no,
shoes.
I'll be hip. I'll be hip. I'll have like hip grandkids with they'll give me Yeezys.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he has to wear his Yeezys. It makes him feel young
Yeah.
again.
I
Back in
remember.
his kick days.
I remember back in my day, you couldn't even buy these suckers.
Yeah, you had to buy a bot or pay
Yeah.
$600 for these monstrosities.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper definitely has grandpa swag.
It really does. I like how he jumps off the bus as if it was nothing.
It's funny too because when they were on the interstate and they were trying to get the driver off, it was this huge ordeal, and he just stepped off as easy as could possibly be onto that car.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Rod says, "Shut up, Grandpa." Yeah, I'm expecting my grandkids to say that at least a couple of times that to me.
yeah. Couldn't one cop just go over to the news guy and go, "Hey, listen, he's watching the news, and if you guys report it, they're gonna blow the thing up. So either you can not report on this, or I can go to another news station and say that you guys are single handedly like killing all these people on this bus."
Yeah,
I don't know. They've probably done that before, and the news is like, "Fuck it, I got to report it." So deal with it. You know. I feel like stuff like that's happened before, where they're like, "Guys, you got to stop like covering this," but they do it anyway. You remember when we did the Wild Wild West watch party,
oh, that was fun.
and the train in Wild Wild West, they go under it, and then they have the stretchy like rope and shit.
Yeah,
Remember? And it's like swinging it. That's kind of like this scene where he
it
goes on the thing
is.
and slides underneath the bus.
Don't get dead.
This is a cool scene.
It is.
Like the way that they logistically like shot it. It looks like it's because they're able to do it where it looks like it's going really fast. You know, I'm sure they were probably not going that fast, but it looks like it was going like full speed. Nah, but I would fuck that up so bad.
Yep.
I'm incapable of cutting the sheath without cutting the wire. I got my big sausage fingers and shit. I can't do it.
Oh yeah, and you're on like a metal dolly that's like spinning underneath the bus.
Yeah. All right,
Uh,
Brad, man. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to come hang out on Friday too if you can't make it back. But maybe you can make it back before the big Dennis Hopper finale. We'll see.
yeah.
That's our scumbag. They're on an abandoned runway. Can they not avoid the debris?
Yeah.
Like, couldn't he just go up to Sandra Bullock and be like, "Hey, could you like not hit everything that's on this fucking abandoned runway?"
Or like have like the cops like, hey guys, can you make sure there's like no debris because we're gonna have
Yeah,
an officer
could
underneath
you
the
lead us
bus.
to an area where there's not shit that's gonna be hitting me? Oh no, he punctured the fuel lines.
Oh no.
Now the fuel's gonna run out. Kathleen said it's coming from the flat tire, but who's flat tire? Because it wasn't like coming from the bus, it was coming from in front of it. It showed him like
Yeah.
driving into it. There's no flat tire on the bus, is there?
Yeah, the bus has a flat tire, but they keep changing where it's at.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's all right. I think that's probably a it's not the right thing to say there. Big, round, hairy cojones. Very
Yeah.
descriptive. That thing's going down way too fast.
I wouldn't think like that little of a stab would take out so much gas like that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's going so quick.
Yeah, this part was crazy.
I thought that was two guys coming in, and then I was like, "Oh, it's a mirror."
Oh, you got the plastic furniture.
Mm-hmm.
This has hardcore 70s vibe.
Yeah, I told you this is the grandpa swag at work right here.
Yeah.
It's got the ultimate grandpa pad.
I do have to say he has one hell of a pension to afford a house like that.
Yeah. It seems like you would have expected that, right? He bombed an elevator. He bombed a bus. He has the bombs bust. Like you'd think he
Yeah.
wouldn't rig his house
Yeah,
in case he was
exactly.
caught. No psycho terrorist pad is complete without a random mannequin.
Yep.
You gotta have it. It's in the serial killer terrorist like psycho handbook.
I think this is like the era where like all villains had to have a signature laugh.
Yeah.
Cro Magnum Alpha Male Rage.
I know, yeah. It's so like unnatural when he has to like
Yeah.
have like a big emotional outburst.
Let me destroy my one line of communication with the outside world.
Oh shit.
Oh, he could see you. So let's figure out where the secret.
He's got cameras on the bus.
Oh no. And the other thing was the other plot point. Now that this was brought up was how did he know that Keanu was on the bus if there's no way to see if he survived or going underneath the bus.
Yeah. I like that. I want you to all moon it at the same time.
Yes. Distract him with your derrieres.
Yeah. Oh, now they're gonna do it.
Something's a society that will never change. Takashi, hurry up. I always thought it was cool, like how all these villains have like these secret layers and they're abandoned buildings, but they still have all these great facilities still with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought it was like kind of like oh my god, I'm a villain. I have all this cool stuff.
Secret layers were cooler back then. Now, like, because you could do everything on like a one laptop. Before they had
Yeah,
like 15 different CRT TVs and like all these like cool like it looked like a proper layer, you know.
yeah,
Now it would just be like an empty room with a MacBook, you know.
yeah, or like a couple of like a desktop and an iMac in the
Yeah.
corner. I do like her glasses.
Yeah.
Come on, Ortiz, Mr. Tourist.
Come on, Cameron.
Oh, his jacket ripped.
Where are they going?
I know we keep talking about this, but the soundtrack really does have like really good action vibes. Like it really
Right.
accentuates the action so well.
Yeah. It's got to be one of the most underrated aspects of this movie because, like, it would have been the last thing I would have thought about.
Yeah.
There they go. It's all over.
Woo woo!
Eat your heart out, Dennis Hopper.
Pointless danger explosions.
Yeah.
You'd think they'll ground like
You
all.
know what I just thought about? It'd be really funny if the runaway bus hit the other bus with all the people on it. Like they were driving away from it. They're like, "Oh shit, it's coming right at us."
Ah! And everyone's like, "Oh, it's such a success." I'm like, what about the pilot of the freight plane? He just got kebabbed.
Did they actually do that, or is that a miniature, or what?
No, I think they actually blew it up.
Damn.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the plane was being towed. Yeah, that's something that was lost after the 2000s. Was directors didn't give a shit if there was collateral damage, but in the 90s they were like, no, we have to write in that like there's nobody, it's not killing anybody, you know. In the 2000s, like they could blow up buildings, they could do whatever, and they're just like, oh, it's just what it is. There's no who cares if they kill people.
There's nothing we could do about it. It is what it
Yeah.
is. Whew.
Where's Dennis Hopper?
Oh, 30 minutes.
How did they find him?
I think they're just setting it up so they could drop off the $3 million.
They're not going to give him the money now. They've got no reason to give him the money.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're going to give him fake money with a paint bomb.
Yep.
Bingo.
No!
No! Oh! Angry Dennis Hopper, best. He's the best. He has the best freakouts, man. He cut out a hole underneath the floor or something like that. It's like a
Yeah.
sewer. It's like there's gonna be like a manhole underneath it.
Yep.
Oh, pretty close enough. This is down where Neo fights Mr. Anderson.
Aw.
You'd have to realize that's not him, right?
Yeah, you could tell just by the hair itself. Well, no, actually, the hair looks kind of similar.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Aw. Dead man's trigger.
Yeah, that whole soliloquy I didn't follow.
It made no sense. He was trying to equate like his life's work as a gold watch or meaningless. I don't know. Like
Punk.
he has a submachine gun.
Dang, now we went from a bus to a subway.
Oh no.
He could have easily just hit someone running past that door. Shooting through the door like that.
Yeah, you really could have. But remember, this is the 90s. No one got shot. Innocents never got shot. I feel like subway doors have like a fail safe that like with enough pressure
Yeah.
they automatically open up no matter what.
Ugh.
I can't go lower than 50 miles per hour.
So happy.
We are alone now. Da, 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 da.
Oh, that's really sweet that he's comforting her like that.
Yeah.
Most villains would just, they wouldn't take the time to tell him, listen, it's going to be painless. All right. He's a real gentleman.
He really is. I mean, using ma'am and
Mm-hmm.
my money. My money.
My money. Mm. That's green screen. It doesn't look that bad though
No,
for 94.
it really doesn't. Like this
Do
gave us
you hear him
so many
screaming? I'm coming for you, Jack. Ah. Oh
like this
man,
gave us so
he
many of
elevates every movie.
yeah. I just love all the 90s action tropes in this movie like
Mm-hmm.
and it started a lot of them too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the subway one, I've seen that a bunch of times, especially like with the Mission Impossible films.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, my pretty.
Dang, man. Grandpa's son in this guy right now, man. If the guy lets go of the
Woo!
switch, though, he is Keanu holding it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. There's the one-liner,
But I'm taller.
dude. He just. I would have been so worried if I pulled the wrong thing and blew up. He just grabbed it and like yanks it out. I guess that's his job, though, right? Is that he's like a bomb defusal specialist or something like that?
Supposedly, yeah. adding to the drama.
You didn't get the key? She's second guess. She's like, why did I like this guy? He let the body fall off the top of the tray without getting the key.
Yeah, what qualifying feature does he have? Like, yeah, he could save me from a bus, but he can't save me from handcuffs. At that point, I'll just break a thumb. Okay, if he could speed it up, wouldn't he be able to speed it to slow it down?
Yeah, that seems weird that he's like, oh, I can make it go faster but not slower. Couldn't he just pull it the other way?
Yeah, like,
Maybe it was already going as slow as it. I don't know. They can stop those things, so you could have used that bomb for something too, right? I don't know. They could have made the bomb make it jump the track or derail it, right?
yeah, or like,
If he'd have like went outside and put like a small explosive like on the railing or something and done it that way.
yeah, or maybe like blow up a little bit of the bar that's holding Annie in place.
Yeah,
Or
I
I
feel
don't
like there
know,
were
like,
other options
yeah.
than just hugging it out and waiting to die. Holy shit!
What the hell was that?
That must have been a miniature.
Oh yeah, that definitely was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Candy. It's got to be a miniature. I want to know
Oh, there she goes.
how,
She's free.
because this seems like it was a pretty big budget. I want to know how that director, because again, like I said in the pre-show, this was his first film, his debut movie. I want to know how he got the budget to do this. Like, I don't know. He must have had a hell of a pitch.
It's probably because
Because
he did it.
for them to give like this big action movie to this like first time director, it's like hadn't done
What probably
anything else before.
yeah, what it probably was like, since he didn't have like such a big name cast, like all these were relatively unknowns.
Yeah.
He was probably able to be like, these are unknown actors and actresses,
Yeah.
and that could help subsidize the cost of it too.
Some of it, but I don't know. Like just the production itself would have been really really expensive. Because a lot of the stuff, like you said, they did it practically. Like a lot of the explosions and stuff, and even that last
Yeah.
scene was they did a couple miniature shots, but a lot of it was practical. Yeah, cool. They showed that what the first car, Candy. They showed the first car jumped the track, and the other ones went on that turn that ended. So I guess
Yeah.
because of the speed, the first car was the only one that jumped the track. The rest of them stayed on course. All right. Again, like the score is really good.
Yeah, that's the best part
Score
of the
is
movie.
solid.
Yeah,
It's really underrated.
it really
All
is.
right.
Like,
Well, let's pause this. Well, that was Speed.
it's for a 90s movie. It still holds up pretty well. Like, I enjoyed it. It's a fun popcorn flick. And what Rod said, it's a cable movie. It gets turned on, you're gonna watch it. Yeah, yeah,
All right. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Okay, cool. So, yeah, the audio or the score is great. We talked about the score.
yeah.
The character actors in it had really good character actors with Cameron from Ferris Bueller. It had the lady from Donnie Darko. It had Silas from Justice League, that
Yep.
guy's dad in it, all that kind of
Joe
stuff.
Morden.
hmm Jeff Daniels, Keanu.
Yep.
Yeah, they had a lot of really good actors that probably became bigger names after this, and the action set pieces were really intricate, really well thought out. The whole, I remember the whole him getting on the little floor thing and sliding under the
Yeah.
bus. I remember that being like this really iconic scene, which it was, um, and I think a lot of stuff probably took from that and stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the movie had a lot of iconic scenes, a lot of iconic set pieces, a lot of 90s tropes for action films. Like the subway,
hmm
Mission Impossible stole the different vertical things from there. They had to switch over like that. So
right.
it had a lot of cool stuff that people have taken from it and it's become iconic.
Yeah, a lot of like I said, there's like a subgenre of action movie where it's like a terrorist or a psycho that has the cops go on some kind of scavenger hunt goose chase
Yeah.
thing with like these weird rules and shit. And this is like kind of top tier one of those movies, you know, like those where they use public infrastructure like either
Yeah.
elevators or subways or whatever, and they just have like this mayhem ensue and all
Yeah,
that
like
kind of
Die
stuff in the
Hard.
city.
Yeah, like Die Hard's centralized in the tower, but there's different sections of the tower that he had to defeat.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I thought it was awesome. It was pretty much exactly what I was expecting, which I was expecting it was going to be a really fun, like
Yeah.
it's a really good watch party movie because I felt like we could talk during it and not I didn't have to worry about, oh, did I miss
Yeah.
this little like nugget of information that's going to come back later and all that kind of stuff. So definitely a
Yeah.
solid watch party movie.
It was.
So
And thank you for
yeah.
having me on. It was a great time. Thank you for sharing the experience with me. I really enjoyed it, and good
Oh
luck
yeah,
on
man, it was
Friday.
fun.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
Friday's gonna be a
awesome.
great
Do you
show.
have anything?
Yeah.
Do you have any? Are you working on anything for Geeks Worldwide or anything you want to plug?
Uh, right now, I'm working on writing a review for the new Masters of the Universe Revelation series. So I
Cool.
should have that up and running soon. And outside of that, that's the only major thing I'm working on.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks a lot for coming on.
Yeah,
We'll have to do it again. You'll I'll probably have you like sponsor a week or not sponsor, but I'll have you like do a week where you do something like I know you like
yeah,
you're in a more or you're in a lot of anime movies that I'm not, so
yeah,
it would be awesome to do a week where you pick 4 or 5 that are available and then we watch it and kind of like go over it and stuff like that. I
yeah.
think
No,
that would be awesome. So we'll have to do it again pretty soon.
yeah, no, for sure, that'd be awesome. So,
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming out.
all right, no problem. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night, and see you Friday.
Cool. All right, well, that's gonna do it, guys, for here at DisTract Watch Party. We scheduled this for Monday because we had to cancel last week. We have another one coming up this Friday. So I actually have Jeremy Bryan Jeremy from Movies Are Terrible. He's gonna be coming and joining us on Friday. We have the nominees up right now. I think it's Heather's, Pulp Fiction, Layer Cake, Return to Oz, and True Romance. So if you guys haven't voted, make sure to join the Discord down below and vote on which one of those we watch Friday. The voting's going to end on Monday. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. It really helps with the algorithm and stuff like that. And thanks for coming out. We'll see you guys Friday.